Yo, what is up guys? Willis back here again with another video. Obviously doing some Afterpulse, at least hopefully that's obvious based on this background image. We got the new Al Sal coming up and we got the inside info, so stay tuned, it's gonna be awesome. Alright guys, let's jump right into it. The first one on our list here is the Remy 8 Owl. First off, the Owl description is that all the weapons from this series have an upgraded firepower and they also increase its magazine size by 10%. So those are two bonuses that are gonna be reflected in the numbers in the stats. You see damage is slightly increased and ammo is slightly increased. The 7-star Remy 8 Bravo normally has 20 rounds. So 10% increase goes to 22. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. We'll jump to the Izu-G here in a second, but a couple other things to point out is the background image as mentioned in my recent gear video. Be sure to check that out if you haven't yet. The background image is different. It does look nice, so that might be an upcoming change with the 1.8.0 update. And there's also the favorite icon button on the left side there. I'm sure you've noticed it. It's pretty apparent, easy to see. So not quite sure on the function of that, but I'm sure we'll get more details as time goes on here. So this is the Izu-G, same story. We got the damage increase and a little bit of ammo increase. And so overall, you know, I like the skin. It's a, you know, pretty simple camo design. You know, you got the yellow, a little bit flashy, got the owl kind of emblem logo, similar like they did with the Panther series. There's a ST3C owl, and yeah, overall I really like this weapon design. I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments below, but it's definitely something that I'm rocking with. I think it will match with the gear very well. As you saw in the gear video, if you did see it, I mentioned that I do like the new gear a lot. And so, yeah, I like the direction they're going. We'll jump into the Nox K next. And once again, pretty straightforward. And I'd also like to point out that in this video, I kind of sorted these guns from worst performance to best performance. So the gun you're probably here to see will be at the end of the video. So skip ahead if you want to see that. But it should be a short video overall. So just stick it out till the end if you want to see the stats on the KVC-10 Delta. And here is the KPM-5 Owl. I think this will be a decent contender. It's got 52 rounds. Should be a decent, you know, overall gun, overall SMG to play with, especially with certain gear and, you know, the new gear coming out. Could be pretty good with it. So yeah, you know, a lot of the guns like the Izu-G, the ST3C, the Nox K, and the KPM-5 are kind of a toss-up in the middle. I think for sure the Remy 8 will be at the end. I think that'll be very common, even though it's a Bravo class weapon. I think that's the worst gun in the series. Probably not worth building other than for a collection sake or just for looks or whatever. It is also the first time that gun's been skinned, so it's kind of cool in that sense. And then the top kind of normal gun is the UNK CQB Owl seen here. It does look amazing. Not quite sure what these guns will look like lower than 7 stars. Obviously these are all 7-star pictures, so they might look a bit different at different star rankings, so we'll see what that looks like as we get more info. But there is the UNK CQB Owl. We got 40 rounds in this guy, as well as the upgraded damage. And now, finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, the KVC-10 Delta. Got a slightly different camo design, got some orange thrown in there. We don't see the owl logo thrown in there, that little emblem, but it is along the same lines, I guess. It's kind of, you know, they've been doing this for a while now, the past couple sales. They make a Delta weapon that's pretty good. A couple of them been a little OP, like the M461E during the Patriot Sal. But this one doesn't really look OP, and OP is such a relative term. I've said it time and time again. And I mean, it doesn't look OP in the sense that it'll need a nerf or any adjustments. I think it looks like a strong gun, but it looks like a pretty balanced and fair gun. You know, it'll certainly be strong, but it won't just completely ruin and dominate the battlefield. But some notable things are the portability, 690 portability. Another notable thing is 50 rounds of ammo. That's definitely up there. And then stability at 1462. That says that's reflected in the description as well. That is pretty good stability. And so yeah, going over the description, we got fully automatic. This SMG is designed to deploy a high rate of fire with extraordinary stability. Like I said, stability pretty good. Rate of fire isn't extraordinarily high, but it is decent, certainly not bad. And then we got this improved magazine spring feature, which is the rate of fire is increased by 50% during 1 second after reloading. So I guess that's kind of the extraordinary rate of fire, deploy a high rate of fire, whatever. So yeah, let me know what you think about this gun in particular, all the other guns, as well as the camo design for the series. Me personally, I like it. I'm looking forward to all of these guns, so let me know, and I will catch you on the next video.